Hi there, my name is Daniel Lane, and I am currently in North Dakota, and I have a son who lives with my ex-wife in Colorado. I'm currently here working, driving heavy equipment. Currently, I drive bulldozer pretty much every day. Um, Came out here. I might get into the oil fields while I'm out here as well. I'm looking at that. Let's see. What are my dreams and aspirations for the future in terms of a career? I'm kind of an entrepreneur. I used to run a landscaping business for 7 years. That did pretty well. Um, I have different ideas for business. A couple on the back burner now. Just kind of trying to raise enough money to get something going. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now as I'm attending college. Let's see, describe at least one cross-culture encounter you've had. I've been to Mexico 3 times. I've been to Tijuana, which is kind of like small America in a way. But I've been to Tepic twice, which was a lot of fun. We did ministry trip there with a team from Bethel. Went to these little villages that basically follow the sugar cane fields. They're basically sugar cane farmers, and so we got to intermingle with them, and I got to learn a little bit of Spanish, and got to see kind of the inner workings of their culture. I also am friends with people from different countries that go to my church, Bethel, back home. I pretty regularly talk to a Russian friend. We Skype and talk pretty regularly, so I get to see some cultural differences there, which is kind of fun. If within the U.S., describe when and where. Da 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 da. What did I enjoy most about the cross-cultural experience? What was most difficult? I think what I enjoyed most was just the broadening of my perspective and kind of getting a bigger picture of the world. My worldview definitely changed when I went to Mexico, and particularly Tepic twice. And I've actually lived in like 5 different states too. And although we're all Americans, in some states it's a lot different than in California. Like I lived in South Carolina, which is the South, and the people were different, and the language they used, their vocabulary was different, their accent was different. How they view Californians is different. I lived in Indiana. I was a youth pastor for a while, and again, different but great, nice people. I've lived in Missouri for a summer. I've been to Colorado. I've been in a lot of the states, but I've lived in about 5. I was roughly 5. I'm currently in North Dakota. So people out here are nice. I like it, but it's not California either. But what was most difficult? I think the most difficult thing I've encountered in my travels is not knowing the language really thoroughly. And like when I was in Tepic, I wish I would have known Espanol better. I just know a little bit, and you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and they're fluent in their language and you know bits and pieces, and they're just rattling off conversation with you, and you're like, poquito español, no comprende, and it's kind of a challenge. So that's probably the biggest thing. In what ways do I see this class equipping me for what I might do in the future, from what you can tell so far? I so far I like this course and the readings because it's just making me think about how narrow-minded sometimes I can be, even, and I know Americans can be, and how necessary it is to kind of keep an open mind and try to understand and embrace other people, because the fact is that we're all God's kids, and regardless of creed and, you know, color and race. So I think this class is equipping me to have more tools to embrace other cultures effectively, instead of just kind of being more kind of blinded, you know, having more blind spots on how other cultures do life. So I guess that's what I would say. Sorry for the shaky video. I'm on my phone. Got bad internet connection here, so it's quite the project to get this video onto YouTube. Thanks.